GMS family, if you just now tuning in, hit the like, the subscribe, and hit the bell. Roll up. GMS fam, turn up, what's going on? I see y'all in the chat early. Black Man America, Lady Aries, Vincent Lee III, Brandon Lacey calling in from Dallas, what's happening? Brim Dog, Bianca, Ralph S. Arias, Allen, Al, JW, what's happening, GMS family? You know what I'm doing. What up, Wonder Man? I'm just cleansing. I'm just having a cleanse. I'm cleansing the room. You know what I'm saying? Gotta cleanse the room today. Ty the Beneficiary, what's happening, fam? Yo, GMS family, as always, we got to start this off with positive energy, good vibes. I hope everybody is doing great. Hope everybody is having a wonderful Tuesday. Sean Harris, what's going on, brother? Oh yeah, get your mind right. Get your green mind state right. Everybody in the chat, get your green mind state right. We're going to have a discussion. Now, we all know. What up, Eternal? We all know. Yo, man, what is this? What's going on? 3G AP, my guy in this motherfucker. What's happening? What's happening? Now, we all know that there's, certain groups out here that control certain aspects of life, right? What up, DP? And currently, one of those groups that's currently running shit and being heard and getting their demands met whenever they speak is the LGBTQ community. And it seems like their latest target has been the baby. We got to talk about this because this is deeper than just motherfuckers getting offended now. Now we're talking about our culture. And now what is allowed to be deemed acceptable for these largely white crowds and mainly white-owned festivals. Now, as much as we could make it a race thing, you got to think about the fact that this is a corporation. This isn't these festivals and these people that's dropping the baby. We're gonna get to all that shit. These festivals that's dropping the baby right now, they don't have any moral high ground. These people don't give a shit about the feelings of the LGBTQ community. It's the fact that if it's going to fucking cut their bag short or fuck with their bag, they're going to do what they need to do to protect it. That means they don't give a fuck how large you are, what your name is, how much jewelry you got, how much money you got, and how much the fans actually love you. They don't give a fuck about none of that. if the group that's in charge at the moment that runs shit and makes shit happen and can voice their opinion and people will actually take heed to what they're saying, when you have that type of power, they don't give a fuck. They'll make sure that they appease that so that they won't lose they don't want to lose no tickets. They don't want to lose people because the only thing they care about is the fact that people show up and pay that money. Now, it's okay for us to talk about killing each other, actually killing motherfuckers, selling drugs, degrading women, our women, especially our women, black women. It's okay for our genre to be mostly consumed by that, and everybody that you have come headline your, or damn near everybody you have come headline your festivals, that they talk about that shit and it's cool. But let somebody make a statement that goes against the bag. Now, we're not going to escape the fact that what this nigga said was unwarranted as hell. Like, at the end of the day, he didn't have to say. It wasn't nothing that, like, sparked, him to say that shit at all. He didn't have to say it. It was the most random shit that he could have done during his performance to just fuck it up. And then on top of that, bringing out Tory Lanez, knowing damn well, like, the shit surrounded that when it comes to women and protect all women and the Me Too, all this type of shit that, you know, he went against during this set, thinking that he was going to push the boundaries, and ended up having to pay repercussions for some shit. And, you know, of course, being in the mainstream eye, they made that man apologize. I mean, of course, you could tell it wasn't him who apologized. Whoever his PR people were put that apology together. They had to make sure he apologized to protect the bag, because they started getting them calls and emails that they wasn't going to start, that he was going to get dropped from more places and shit. Yo, man, what is it said? They making the baby fold like a table from Home Depot. Yep. Troy F., what's happening? He said, if you're in the entertainment business and want money, yeah. And that's the thing. Here's another thing. Here's another reason why I think the baby made a dumbass choice, is because somebody who is all about the bag, which I feel like he is, somebody that's all about the bag, he should have been more smarter about that. Regardless of how you feel personally, if you trying to protect the bag and not trying to lose all these opportunities, because he was about to perform at damn near every festival, like everything, every festival from this day out for the rest of the summer, he was supposed to perform at. And I don't know if y'all know, but festival money is different. It's a lot of money. But he should have been smarter to know that there's people out there that will get you easily for saying just the smallest shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he should have known that as well. Brandon said they don't want us to push nothing positive, period. Yeah, they'll keep us in the industry performing at these festivals in front of these big-ass crowds, have everybody chanting these murderous-ass, stereotypical-ass lyrics, reinforcing stereotypes about us for the masses, not only for the hundreds of thousands of people out there in the crowd, but for millions of people at home across the world. Because they stream these live. So this is what you want the face of our culture to be when it comes to hip hop and music and shit. You want the face to be niggas who rap about the same shit all the time, killing, selling, fucking, whatever. You want the same women rappers on the stage that do the same shit, talk about the same shit, and sell sex all day. Even though there's other female artists out there who go hard and got bars and shit. Matter of fact, I think Megan Thee Stallion got bars. It's just that when you're in this entertainment industry, sex sells. Meg Thee Stallion can rap her ass off. It's just that she can't just sit up here all day in the same shit or in comfortable shit or whatever the fuck she want to wear, whatever, all day and just show her talent. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be something behind that. And I'm not saying that she's forced to do that or that she doesn't want to do that. She looks very comfortable doing that shit. So go ahead, do your thing, Meg. I'm just saying. Sex sells. So it's like, it's all this shit to continue to keep the youth wanting to chase after a certain image and chase after these ideologies that really shouldn't be on the forefront of the culture. Y'all accept that shit. But as soon as this dude got on stage and said some shit that was against the group that y'all know is going to demolish everything you love if you let some shit slide, you just fucking, you literally fall by the book one by one. First of all, the first people that when this happened, everybody, you know, it went viral and the shit happened. Now, another way, and I will say this, another way that the baby fucked up was the next day posting the video trying to explain himself, which he should have totally like was shut the fuck up at that point. And I think the first thing he should have did was play the smart route, and maybe he would have stayed on these festivals. Maybe he should have just been like, if I was a baby, regardless if he felt this or not. Now we're talking about somebody that's playing the industry game right now. He's mainstream. He's playing the industry game. So don't get it twisted. It's not about how you feel. It's really not. And I don't think people even understand that when it comes to like the industry. When you're in the industry, you're mainstream. You are a mainstream artist. You are playing the industry rules, and you have to play by those rules. There's nothing that. Why do you think most of these artists who get it when they're done with their labels, they come out and start talking about how they really feel? Why do you think majority of the artists who do get signed to these major labels always have a problem with the major labels, always have a problem with the entertainment industry? Is because they're not controlling their own shit. You have to play by the rules. That's just how it goes. So he decided that he didn't want to take the route that everybody else was taking. He wanted to stay in his ego, so to speak. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when your back is against the wall and you feel like you didn't do anything that was intentionally to offend nobody. You was out there doing your show and just doing your shit and just, you know, having fun, whatever. I get that. You know what I'm saying? Especially somebody like it came out there meant to who's out there meant to you know, go out here and do something. You said my sound went out? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Did my sound go out? I don't know if my sound went out. It looks like it's still on. But anyway, either way, he needed to do something. He needed to do something to protect this shit. But he didn't. Let's see. Let me read some of y'all comments before I play this video. Lady Air said, these people have round table meetings about this shit. They are told exactly what the agenda is. I see. Dib Levine said the only negative content that's accepted is about black men, males. Bianca said, people complain about women rappers but don't support the ones with different subject matter. Exactly. And they also don't get the chances that they're supposed to get out here because it's once again an agenda. These people, like a lot of these rappers do get their support. It's just, who are these people? Like, who's booking these people? If the image is not hot for now, they have room. Like, do you understand how? Has anybody ever looked at an actual festival set list? A festival set list. Do you know how many names are on a festival set list? There's no way that they can't fit none of these other rappers on these set lists to actually balance this shit out. But you have you'll put some of the dope rappers, like they'll put a Rhapsody for instance. Rhapsody, if y'all don't know who that is, look up Rhapsody. She is a female artist who fucking goes crazy. And she don't have to be out here dressing a certain way to fucking get nobody's attention. Her bars get her attention. Her subject matter, her music, her song choices, her beat selection, all that shit. Rhapsody is amazing. But they'll have somebody like Rhapsody at the way bottom of these lists at these festivals when it'll be 500 to, or not even like 1,000 people there or some shit, and 500 of them paying attention. But then we'll have the other ones later on down the road or more down in the top tier of the list be somebody like, you know, so and so out here that got the shit talking about I do this, I do that, drop it low, make it fat, suck a DAC. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But I just feel like that's how the shit go. AP said, hold on, let me see. I gotta go back up. Name a positive song that goes hard in the club. I don't fucking know. And that's the standard that we set too. Like, what exactly goes hard in the club depending on the subject matter. It's what we've made. That's what we made it to be. It's not necessarily what it's supposed to be when it comes to the club. You can have You can have a positive song go hard. It's just that we have been in a realm where that's just not what the fucking case may be. But then again, it's like the club doesn't even rule the genre. You know what I'm saying? The club is for a specific group of people. So once again, you still need balance. You will still need the balance somewhere. Let's see. Lady Aries said the artists stay compromised if they know the agenda is against what the fuck they don't want. Exactly. Dip Levine said Madonna, Elton John, and a lot of the other so-called A-listers are mute when it's a black body stretched out, but someone else's opinion, right or wrong, gets them in their feelings. Yo, I remember when Madonna last year had her black adopted son do some weird-ass dance. Man, I would play it, but YouTube would block me because he was dancing to a Michael Jackson song, but this motherfucker was looking crazy. Brandon said, remember the premise of the movie Pootie Tang? Hell yeah. I love that movie, by the way. Basically the same thing. Big corporate getting big bucks from the destruction of our culture. Yeah, and there's been plenty of movies like that too, and we still don't even see it. Motherfucking Black Dynamite, goddamn, Undercover Brother, like all that shit. All these movies have been doing shit like that, but we just make them into comedies and shit instead of like an actual serious movie, because in the industry that's ran by the same people they're talking about, they rather make that into a parody, into a comedy, into some shit that'll be satire, than to actually make a movie serious about that and actually have that blow up and catch the eyes and ears of a lot of people. Young man, what is it said? Kills a man in Walmart because his gangster was tested. What's going on with him right now will be tougher than he ever imagined. Yeah, especially when you have the opportunity to change lives and you taking care of whole families. Like you can't risk having your bag stopped over some shit you said on stage. It's crazy. That's wild. Sharon Johnson says, so what is the real meaning of free speech? Free speech is really not free. There's a consequence to it all the fucking time, especially if you are black. But let me play this clip real quick. So this was the baby after the Rolling Loud incident. This is him explaining his situation. And like I said, I don't believe that this was the right thing for him to do at this moment because of how cancel culture works. Like they'll even though it's cancel culture, they'll give you that little window to apologize and to say some shit that sounds meaningful. But if you double down, oh, it's a wrap.
I'm going to address this weak-ass internet shit one time, and I'm going to get back to giving my love to my fans. See what I'm saying? Because what me and my fans do at the live show, it don't concern you niggas on the internet or you bitter bitches on the internet. It's not y'all business. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I do at a live show is for the audience at the live show. It'll never translate correctly to somebody looking at a little 5-6 second clip from their goddamn
Dance Fitness with Nikki. I agree wholeheartedly. I agree 100%. That is facts.
Crib on their phone. It just don't work like that. Like, because regardless of what you motherfuckers talking about, how the internet and twisted up my motherfucking words, me and all my fans at the show, the gay ones and the straight ones, we turn the fuck up. I'm talking about my boy that was at the front of the stage, left over there by where I jumped.
He need what my mama be telling me I need. You need to get you some Theraflu.
Ask him. He got clips all on his shit. The whole night was recording. We were turned the whole night. My boy had the crop top on, front row. Yeah, out there in that jungle, in that water. Yeah, he out there. He's standing on the rail, got them cutting up. He know the words. I saw him. I'm rapping them bitches with him. Yeah, the hell y'all talking about? Y'all niggas, shut the fuck up. You niggas.
Hey, I do want to say something though. To a motherfucker that is like that is getting like accused of being homophobic. It's hilarious that like he remembers the one gay guy that he saw out front like going crazy and rapping with him and shit. He remembers that one specific gay guy out of the entire group of people in that fuck. Y'all know how, bro, let me tell you how big the crowd at Rolling Loud was. Like, go find a picture. But the one person he remembers is that. All right,
niggas that ain't at the show. The show is for the niggas who paid the money and took the time out their life to come enjoy the show. Not you motherfuckers watching it on the internet at the crib. No, nigga, just get your tickets and come fuck with the live show killer, gay or straight. Don't let these motherfuckers hell. I say if you don't got AIDS, put a cell phone light up. I say if you ain't suck dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights up. So I could drop my next song. I wasn't going on no rant. That's called a call to action. That's what that's called, because I'm a live performer. I'm the best live performer. I'm the live show killer. You interact with your fans. You get what I'm saying? Look, all the lights went up. Gay or straight. You want to know why?
All right, Lacey in the
Because
building.
even my gay
What's happening,
fans
bro?
don't got fucking AIDS. Stupid ass niggas. They don't got AIDS. My gay fans, they take care of themselves. They ain't going for that. They ain't no nasty gay niggas. You know what I'm saying? They ain't no junkies. You know what I'm saying? On the street. The hell you talking about, nigga? Then I said, if you ain't suck dick in the Rolling Loud parking lot, put your cell phone light up. You know what my gay fans did?
Hey, man, look. Hey, like I said, he kind of made it worse for himself. Like, there's certain things you do. Like, I saw his angle. Like, you know what I'm saying? The way he was playing it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of do, like, the playoff thing. You know what I mean? Like, you know what, man? It wasn't a big deal. I wasn't trying to do that. I wasn't on no shit like that. You know, I explain myself a little bit. Shout out to one dude you saw in the front. You know what I'm saying? You know, I said this, put your light up. I was just being random before my set. I don't know why I said it. But he just kind of kept going with the shit. And it's like, yo, you got to, in that moment now, like I said, if you are playing the industry game, you got to be smarter than that. But either way, that doesn't take away the point that in this type of situation, they put out a statement. And I'm gonna find Lollapalooza's statement. Let me find their statement just so y'all can see how contradicting they were. Let me see. Because it's crazy how they tried to play like they had some type of moral high ground when it came to the baby. Like, yo, what are you talking about? We're talking about Lollapalooza. They said Lollapalooza was founded on diversity, inclusivity, respect, and love. With that in mind, the baby will no longer be performing at Grand Park tonight. Young Thug's performance will now take place at 9 p.m. on the Bud Light Seltzer stage, and G Herbo will perform at 4 p.m. on the T-Mobile stage. These people tried to act like they were so high and mighty. Now, what my man mentioned earlier about that Walmart situation, do y'all understand that's how the baby got famous? That's how the baby got famous, was because he, in self-defense, killed somebody in Walmart and then got famous off of that. That's how the baby blew up, if y'all don't know. Now, I'm not saying that these corporations only look for black people who kill people, but it seems like a lot of the people that they choose to perform on these festival stages seem to talk about a lot of killing. In my opinion. I hope I don't sound old. I'm 29. I'm gonna be 30 this year, but I hope I'm not sounding old. Even though that has been a subject matter in music for years in all our generations. Damn near all our generations. I don't know about the start of hip-hop. They was talking about going outside and breakdancing on cardboard and shit at first. And then niggas came through and said, nah, nigga, we killing. But that's how I think shit went down. Trauma said they turned the water off, took all the beverages out of his room, took all the cough drops and medicine out of his room as punishment. Damn. Dip said they need to have these posts vetted properly before they post these videos, my G. Exactly. He was kind of doing a little bit too much. But I still don't believe in no moral high ground that Lollapalooza is trying to stand on when damn near every festival is based off of teenagers coming to get high as shit off of all drugs possible and getting super fucked up and watching all these artists perform and be zombies all day. You can't tell me how you guys have some type of moral high ground when motherfuckers come from you. They just don't want to get they don't want to get gat by the community. Everybody's scared. Everybody's scared, man. He said, I'm a young. What, you 29? Go get me a soda pop. Hey, he said, give me a soda pop, youngin. That's hilarious. K Slim said he got famous for wearing a diaper too. Oh yeah, that's right. He did. I definitely do remember that. We cannot forget the fact that the baby was out here as a grown ass man wearing a big ass diaper. Vincent said, I'm not agreeing with what he said, but instead of dialogue and education, we choose cancellation. Speech is not free. Yeah. Because now let me say something else that's not I guess popular opinion, but it might be popular opinion with us. When it comes to free speech, it's not free. You have to say the things that people want you to say. You have to say the things people want to hear to thrive out here. You have to play a game. It's all a game. Literally all a game. All a game, man. And I don't subscribe to that, which is why I'm trying to create my own space here on YouTube and try and on top of that, I that's YouTube is still a game you got to play by is the bigger you get, but I don't want to be I want to get to a point where I can actually like get on my own network type thing. Like where are the black owned networks? I'm trying to play this game until somebody from a black network who understands and will let me talk how I want to talk and say the things I want to say will come and scoop me up. I'm not concerned about these major platforms because I see it. How foolish would I be to have a problem with how they run shit because they don't understand how we move or how we think and have people in positions of and put other people in positions to talk for us when we should be talking for ourselves. Why would I go and try to join that type of shit or be a part of that type of shit? I couldn't. I most definitely wouldn't. DP said, normally I would ride for homie, but I haven't forgotten about how he did those boys that were selling the candy. Now he's about to have his ass out there selling candy bars with him. That's crazy. Who listens to a grown man named a baby? a lot of people, surprisingly. Lacey. 3G said, I literally say anything that comes to my head. That's a good thing. That's an inspiring thing in a world where they say there's free speech, but it really isn't. Now, after he made that apology, like I said, Lollapalooza still canceled him out of their headlining spot, right? After his response to what happened. Now, after they dropped him, more festivals jumped on board, which were the Governor's Ball, Day in Vegas, Park Life Festival. Right after Lollapalooza did it, all the other festivals was like, oh, that's right. We're supposed to hop on the trend now because one of them started it, and now if we don't do it, we going to look like the people that side with him. So guess what happened? He got dropped from 3 more festivals. And when the money started backing the fuck up, knowing damn, like I'm telling y'all, man, that festival money is crazy. It's crazy. Now, missing that type of bag is not lucrative for somebody who's out here mainstream and maintaining a lifestyle out here and buying big ass chains of with babies on them, iced out babies. That can't happen. You can't be losing the bag like that. Reggie, just like you said, get ready for the apology tour where I'm about to read off his apology that he put on Instagram. Get ready for this shit. So when the festivals continued to drop him, the baby went on social media to say social media moves so fast that people want to demolish you before you even have the opportunity to grow, educate, and learn from your mistakes. As a man who has had to make his own way from very difficult circumstances, having people I know publicly working against me, knowing that what I needed was education on these topics and guidance has been challenging. I appreciate the many people who came to me with kindness, who reached out to me privately to offer wisdom, education, and resources. That's what I needed, and it was received. I want to apologize to the LGBTQ community for the hurtful and triggering comments I made. Again, I apologize for my misinformed comments about HIV and AIDS, and I know education on this is important. Love to all. God bless the baby. Yeah, the pressure built very heavily, very, very heavily. And of course, this man was forced to make an apology. I don't know if he really wanted to make. But here we are. And then seemingly right after he got done apologizing, the very next day, he was dropped from 2 more festivals, which included iHeart Music Festival and Austin City Limits Festival. No, I'm sorry, 3 more festivals. Hey, let's add Music Midtown to the list of places the baby will not be this summer. This isn't going to stop. He is going to continue to lose these big opportunities because of the fact that now they have made it a trend to drop him from festivals. And that is, man, that is a hard pill to swallow, man. Pause. That's kind of crazy. Yo, man, what does it say? I don't see the baby doing a song with Elton John. I see. He's not going to rectify the situation at all like Eminem did. He definitely won't do the Eminem shit. King Otto said the baby said something on his heart, but he didn't have the tact to execute what he was saying. He young as hell and slipped. Yeah, and this is another thing too. People got to understand. They gonna drop him from these festivals, and these people gonna play the go along, get along game. Shout out to Kwame. But it's inevitable that the people out here that pay attention to this shit, that are fake outraged, that shit just want to cancel people, they come right back around. Give it a year, I guess. Give it a year, and then have the baby drop a song featuring somebody they love after being on an apology tour, and be like, well, after having a very tough summer and being dropped from multiple festivals and losing multiple endorsements after making homophobic comments on the Rolling Loud stage, the baby is back. And then they're going to have him be on somebody's TV show sitting down talking about how he learned from his mistakes and the different things that he knows now and how he's going to move different from this time forward. And everybody's going to be like, oh, look at that, man. The baby done changed. And he's going to drop a fucking song in a video and everybody going to love him again. He's going to be back on the festival stage and then everybody going to go crazy for the baby. It's the type of shit where this shit isn't even needed in the first place. I see it now. It happens to everybody. Does it not? Why is it so easy for me to come up with that scenario? That shit happens all the time. It never ceases to amaze me because people are fake mad. They are fake mad. They're not really actually mad about shit. It's just fun to cancel people now. Oh, you said something I didn't like? Cancel. You're done. Let me start blocking your money. None of these people, none of these regular ass motherfuckers on social media can get blocked for saying some shit unless they went viral with it. If you went viral for saying some shit that was disrespectful or degrading or racist or some shit like that, and you go viral, then it's inevitable that you're gonna lose your job. But regular everyday people who be out here saying wild shit, they don't get the opportunity to lose their money over the shit that they say. But quit to do it to somebody else because that person rich or they famous or they got envy or some type of shit towards somebody that's out here doing some shit. Now, I'm not taking no blame off of how the baby would, because like I said, the baby said some unwarranted shit. It was unwarranted. Regardless of if he said some shit on his heart or not, it was unwarranted and it was random. But canceling that man and dropping him from all these shits and then trying to act like y'all doing, and then you see the headline, right? You see how the rest of these festivals that dropped the baby after Lollapalooza dropped their statement talking about how they were built off all this other bullshit, like they had a moral high ground, knowing damn well they don't give a fuck about the subject matter and what the fuck we talk about and how they want to keep pushing the fucking same stereotypical ass shit in our culture on these festival stages and broadcasting it to millions of people. How they don't give a fuck about that, but will act like they have some type of fucking moral. Fuck that shit. The other festivals learned and they shut the fuck up and just simply said the baby will no longer be performing. They ain't gonna try to put out no bullshit ass statement trying to act like they holier than thou, like they give a fuck. Because now people are starting to see through it. We're asking the questions now. It's not just finna be, hey, you finna do this and cancel somebody and because of this without having some questions behind it. You can't play around like you give a shit about us when you only give a shit about the money. It's all about the money. So I don't know what's gonna happen from here on out with this situation. I know that he's definitely feeling the sting. If I was him, I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel. I've never been in that position before. I can't say how I feel. But that's 6 or 7 festivals so far that have dropped the baby from their headlining spots. Headlining. These aren't just random slots. These are headlining spots. Headlining. That's a lot of money. Especially for somebody who is at the point in their career where he can ask for his price, not what they're giving him. He's at a point where he can demand his own price. Hey, I want this. Of course, it's reasonable, but of course, he's going to shoot for the highest that he can go. So, like for instance, performing at Rolling Loud, let's say the baby was getting $350,000 to perform at Rolling Loud. Lollapalooza come and say, hey, we're going to offer you $250,000. He said, I just got $350,000 from Rolling Loud, and I'm about to go get $400,000 from iHeartMusic. Lollapalooza going to say, okay, we'll offer you $450,000. All right, I'll be there. So imagine all these festivals. And that's another reason why they don't mind dropping motherfuckers real quick. Because it's a lot of money and they rather pay somebody who won't get their ass canceled themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And that's a lot of money to lose. And people think that artists have just a bunch of money sitting in their bank account because of all the money that they made, but forget about the lifestyles that they live. They have to pay for this shit. These motherfuckers aren't just getting these chains and these cars and these houses and all this other extra shit for free. They might get some clothes for free. They might get some shoes for free, but these motherfuckers can't get these fucking expensive luxuries for free, taking these jets for free. They can't do that. It costs $50,000 even more to fuel up a jet and take that motherfucker out. And I'm not trying to sit up here and count pockets either. I'm just saying when people live a certain lifestyle, certain things that you can't do to fuck your bag up, especially when you out here playing the game. That's why that shit has never been too appealing to me. Because a lot of people fall victim to the glamour shit, to the fucking material shit of it all. And forget that for one major thing that they forget is taxes. Like everybody forgets that. They think when you get $1 million, you get $1 million. No, you get $1 million, you probably get what, 650 of it? You're not a millionaire if you make if somebody paid you $1 million today, you wouldn't be a millionaire. You'd be 100,000, some 100,000 there. Some 100,000 there. That's what you be. People forget about taxes. And then on top of that, every year, what you got to pay. You definitely can't dodge the government when you're rich. That's why I wish there was a different narrative for our culture when it came to when they made money and the shit that they did with their money and how we should invest that and keep that money. Instead of trying to prove to people that you're rich when people already know you're rich. That's one thing I hate is when people know you're rich, how you still have to try to prove to people you're rich. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Mickey said, black people need freedom from this white supremacist ass society. Fuck those festival bags. Give me my motherfucking reparations, bitch. Facts. I agree with you, sir. Vincent Lee said cancel culture pick and choose what to be mad at. Yeah, they do. It's very selective. Very selective. Dip said, and Madonna's effing someone that's on the same age as her kids, acting like she's the moral police. Madonna, I can't even pay attention. Madonna's she's a airhead ass nigga, man. I don't believe in Madonna. I don't believe in Madonna. Reggie Indiana said, hopefully the baby can change his name to a grown ass man name when he resurfaces. The baby turned into the man. He said, I'm the man now. He was the team. Playing the game equals becoming the lame. Gotta pay your taxes. You goddamn right. That's one thing people do and they fuck up with. They will take your ass in Wesley Snipes second if you don't pay your taxes. Especially you being a Nick Royce, the baby daddy. He was the baby daddy. But why haven't they cut? See, now that's another thing. Now I'm not saying that this person did this, but Pooh Shiesty was supposed to perform at Rolling Loud and these other festivals. They still would have had him performing if he was out of jail. They still had him on the bill, just as in hope. Like, hopefully we can get this guy to come because his music is so popular, even though this dude is literally talking about how he be doing shiesty. His name is Pooh Shiesty. The niggas got a charge right now for I don't know what the fuck. But it's on some shiesty shit. And y'all want him to come perform it for your crowd because it makes you money. But you guys have some type of moral stand, moral high ground. Matter of fact, y'all want to hear something? Now, people know that there's been a lot of artists that have been canceled in the past for their choice of words in their music, right? Now, right after the baby got X'd out from Lollapalooza, the person headlining, Tyler, the Creator, his music back in the day used to have people lined up at his shows protesting because of the wild shit he said. He said, fuck it, and performed one of those songs at Lollapalooza the same day that they cut the baby from their lineup. One of those lyrics was, what was one of the one of the lyrics was along the lines of fucking bitches with no permission. Now, of course, Tyler doesn't go out here doing shit like that. And of course, the music that he made back in the day was pure shock value shit that, fucking rub people the wrong way. But the baby's not out here really checking if people have HIV or AIDS. The baby's not out here really checking if people was in the parking lot sucking each other off. He just said, put your camera lights in there. And if y'all not going to allow the baby to perform at your Lollapalooza shit, then keep that same energy. But Tyler's a big artist, and he has a very big album out right now. And on top of that, Tyler's a bisexual person. So how are they going to try to cancel him when he supposedly rocks with the LGBTQ community? These are the same people that got you to cancel the person that you didn't want to headline anymore. That's all I'm saying. Hold on one second. My mama calling me. I like to answer my mom call. I don't like to ignore her call. Give me 1 second. Let me play some intermission music. Let me let her know I'm doing the show. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing the show right now, mama. How you doing? I'm doing good. Yes, you can. I most certainly will. All right. Can you say hi to the chat real quick? Hold on. Say hi to the chat. Say hi, chat.
Hi, chat.
Hey, shout out to my mama. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. All right, bye. She want to drop off something from my daughter and shit, so gotta let mama come through and drop off what she need to the grandbaby, or else she'll bust a nigga in his head. But yeah, this is a perfect time, actually. Perfect timing. What a way to bring this to a head. Either way, we got our points across. You understand? The cancel culture is getting very toxic. It has been toxic, and I don't think that we should be continuing to divulge ourselves in shit like that at all. All right? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. GMS family, put a GMS in the chat right now. Put a GMS in the chat right now. Thank y'all for showing my mama some love too, by the way. If y'all don't know, my mom finished radiation. My mom is cancer free. She was dealing with cancer since last year. She had ovarian cancer that she started out with, and then she developed breast cancer right after that. She had to go through multiple surgeries. She had to go through chemo. She had to go through radiation. But she finished that shit, and she is cancer free. So shout out to my mama. I love you, mama. I'm gonna make you proud, I swear to God. Put a GMS in the chat, man. I'm finna shout out everybody, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, GMS family. Y'all niggas is the truth, for real. I appreciate y'all. Follow me on all my socials. I follow everybody back. Hit my Cash App if you feeling generous today. I appreciate it all. Sorry the show wasn't an hour today. I got some things to do. Some things to take care of today. Hit the GMS shop if you feel like you want to pick up some GMS jerseys. Customized basketball and baseball jerseys. T-shirts. Rolling trays. Whatever you partake in. Shout out to One Punchline. Black Man America. That's my guy, man. He be sending me all the shits. I guess Black Man America in a way is my Goose the Great, but just a more solid nigga. Lady Aries. Yo, man, what is this? Binky Bianca. Knockout Noda. Dip Levine. AP in the chat. 3G's podcast. What's going on? I already said Knockout Noda. Brim Dog. Trauma. Brandon Lacey. Lady Aries. Dip Levine. Lacey in the chat. What's going on, brother? DP. Shy Girl 64. Yo, man, what is this? Sharon Johnson. Dance Fitness with Nikki. Vincent Lee the Third King. Otto. Black Zen. Hey. RJ. What's happening, RJ? What's going on, my brother? K Slim 6. Jan Wynn. Reggie Indiana 76. Mickey Knox. Hey, what y'all smoking on? Edward Battle. Young Rain. What we got? Who we got in here? Y'all putting them GMSs in there? Damn, y'all popped up today too, man, GMS family. Thank y'all. Jalen Sims. JJ. Buick KPP 78. He said that cancel culture is some bullshit. I know. What up, Wonder Man? Corin Stevens. Arius Allen, Anthony Hopkins. J.R. Miller, North Mem 901. I see y'all. Y'all was out here shouting out mama, man. She gonna appreciate that. Sean Harris, J Dub the Menace. Fuck cancer. Of course. Al JW in the motherfucker, man. Hey. Appreciate you, Fife. Appreciate you for saying that, man. Thank you. Be fooling in the building. Ty the beneficiary. Eternal Umbra. You thought I wasn't smoking on nothing until I pulled a joint out of thin air. That's crazy, huh? He said GMS smoking nothing, and he pulled a joint out of thin air. Where this come from? GMS family, man, thank y'all once again for tuning in. I want to do something special for y'all, man. I'm gonna give away a shirt, so make sure y'all pay attention. I'm gonna put up a post, so make sure y'all pay attention to the post. And I'm gonna give y'all a few rules, a few guidelines. And if you follow by those guidelines, I'll send you a GMS shirt, whatever size you want. We doing another giveaway, man, so make sure y'all pay attention. I'm gonna put up the post tomorrow morning, so y'all stay tuned. GMS family, smoke something. Y'all have a good rest of the day. Peace out.